something that just popped in my head. We're talking about two-team markets and whether or not it could work here. But people need to sign off on the A's relocated to Las Vegas. And Las Vegas is a big LA market. Dodgers, Lakers, they get the Laker games. One of my best friends, Brian Francis, out there in Las Vegas, he's a Laker fan. They get all the Laker games. They get some Clipper games. But also, you look at the LA teams, San Diego, and even the Arizona Diamondbacks, because Phoenix is about 3 hours away from Las Vegas.
And they're looking for a new stadium
They're looking for a new stadium.
They were dangling with Henderson and a couple other, I forget what the other, Nevada City. They were flirting with leaving.
Right, no doubt. But they're probably going to stay in Phoenix, but they want to renovate that stadium. But what do those markets say? It's like, wait a minute, we got the A's right here. We're battling for territory right here in Phoenix or L.A. or San Diego. Yeah. How would those feel? Well, how are those teams feeling right now about the A's going to Las Vegas? Because, once they move to Las Vegas, they're going to get a good TV deal. They're going to get a good deal out there.
Well, Bonte, I think one of the elements that we underestimate, and this is part of the Jerry Jones theory, these owners just want to be in places they want to go to.
Yeah.
So, yes, there is a business element of the TV, and you're stealing some of my market share, X, Y, and Z. That is real. I'm not denying that. But what I'm also saying is part of why Jerry Jones got the Raiders to go to Vegas, he wanted to go to Vegas.
Right, no doubt.
They wanted to do business with Vegas. You know why? Because they want gambling money.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's the other element of this that no one wants to acknowledge. Pete Rose, don't talk about gambling. Don't gamble. 2023. Damn, we need some of that gambling money.
Well, brought to you by DraftKings.com.
Exactly.
Yeah, no doubt. And you're gonna have pretty soon you're gonna be able to gamble at these sporting events like they do in Australia, they do overseas. You're gonna be able to gamble on the spot in these stadiums where players can't. You see all the guys getting popped for gambling in the NFL right now. That's what's going to be happening in Vegas.
And Bonte, let's. You have to visualize what an owner who would be sitting down making a vote would be thinking. So currently, they come into Oakland, they fly into Oakland, and if they go to the road games,
right,
and they see that Oakland Stadium,
oh no doubt,
and they see the landscape around it,
no
and you
doubt.
know what? Their entire impression of Oakland is based off 66 and Hagenberger. Real or not, that's what most owners' impression of Candlestick was. Wow, we're in Hunters Point.
Yep.
Wow, this sucks. You got to just get anywhere you can that can be nicer than this.
Right.
That's what their setting is. They don't go to downtown Oakland.
No,
they're not seeing Lake Merritt.
No,
so my point being is now when
they see Hagenberger.
Exactly. Now when they visualize Vegas, what are they all thinking?
They see the Strip.
The Bellagio.
They see the hotels.
Yeah,
they see everything.
They're thinking about their penthouse suite.
And for your organizations, that may be the road trip of the year.
Exactly.
The team's road trip with the fans where they get 5,000 fans together and they go on charter flights and they go to Las Vegas. Same thing with the football teams, which is why the Raiders and Mark Davis is like, boy, I didn't think this was going to be a neutral site. Duh. It's Las Vegas. Green Bay fans, you're playing the Raiders? Let's go to Las Vegas and get out. It's paradise in winter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and like Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, right? And everyone realizes, it's kind of ghetto, around there. But here's the thing. It's Yankee Stadium.
It's Yankee Stadium.
Right? And so, we can make all the arguments we want.
And the allure is just the allure of taking a subway into Yankee Stadium. You got the Bronx and got the monuments. Even City Field with the New York Mets is out there with Flushing, New York. There's nothing out there.
Nothing.
You ever been there?
Literally nothing.
I took the subway out there. There's nothing out there. But you know what? The Mets is a two-town team.
Yeah.
Two-team town.
They have 10 million people to draw from.
No doubt.
Right? And it's so look, man, it sucks because I know how these owners think in the sense of they want to have an experience for them where they never see the common man. Am I wrong?
They don't. Let's go to Burn in San Francisco. Burn, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Hey, Burn.
Burn, what's up, baby?
What's up, fellas?
What's going on,
Hey, first of all, thanks a lot for giving us A's fans a line, because it's kind of hard sometimes to get up on the radio and talk about our A's, but definitely appreciate it, man. As a lifetime A's fan, I grew up in Fremont, would hit BART, headed to the Coliseum. All my memories from my friends, family, my dad, all those memories are wrapped up in that A's, and that's what gets me, man. It's just like they don't care. No. They don't care, and and I know a couple times we've tried to, I guess, let the Raiders off the hook, but let's think about them. They left, came back, and left again, and they're still Raiders fans? I mean, give me a break, man. The freaking Davis family still owes money to Alameda County. Check that out. But, The only thing I could really helps me out is, it's been a long A's time, and this team has always been, I guess, a vagabond team, moving from Philly to Kansas City to Oakland. Oakland now looks like to Vegas, and don't be surprised, it ain't going to be the last stop. Vegas will not be the last stop. I don't think they can support a team, to be honest with you.
Oh, I do.
You think Vegas can?
I think Vegas is.
I don't know. I don't know the Vegas market at all.
Vegas is going to be fine.
I think basketball is going to be really big in Vegas. I don't know about baseball.
So, Summer League, because baseball's a hotbed out there. Think about all the players that have come from Las Vegas. Bryce Harper, Chris Bryant, Joey Gallo.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had some studs coming out of Las Vegas. So I do think that they're going to be.
You think it's going to be a very fruitful venture?
Absolutely. I mean, if they build a 30 to 35,000 seat stadium, they'll get at least 25,000 a night because people want to do something in Vegas. Okay. It's the desert. And then look, when I first got tipped off to it, when I went out to Summer League in 2016, and those fans, when the gates opened, whether it was 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, the fans, and they didn't have no pro basketball team. They were packing the Thomas and Mack Center, packing it, Cox Pavilion.
Do you think winning a Stanley Cup last night is only going to increase the fervor?
Absolutely.
This is what it's like when a sports team wins?
So the Las Vegas Aces, you saw their parade?
Yeah.
They had more people at their parade than the LA Rams did in LA.
Which is crazy.
For a WNBA championship. And they got some characters on that team.
Yeah, they do.
So they sell out their stadium. They love the Las Vegas Aces down there in Vegas. Then you get all the prize fights.
Yeah.
You get all the UFC fights and the boxing fights.
Yeah.
The boxing matches.
And it's the city that doesn't sleep, so you can go for an hour, hour and a half to the game and cut.
Pac-12 tournament. I went down there and why is the Pac-12 playing in Las Vegas? Well, you know what, Shaska is one of the first college basketball tournaments I ever covered.
Really?
And I went out there to the MGM Grand. I was like, wow, this is so fun. You could go up there and bet between games. You're watching these players, and the players loved it. So now you got Pac-12 tournament down there. You got the West Coast Conference tournament down there. Sometimes you get the Big
Super
West.
Bowl.
Now the Super Bowl. And by the way, now you got March Madness games going to Las Vegas. And you got preseason tournaments. So they love sports in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
You're right.
Sports, horse racing, everything. So will a baseball team work in Vegas? Bet your ass off they will. How many free agents are going to sign to Las Vegas?
I didn't even think of that. I mean, Devontae feels like he went there strictly for tax purposes.
And you think about the cost of living. Huh. My buddy's Brian Francis he living in a penthouse down there in Las Vegas.
Really?
Penthouse.
See, I don't know Vegas that well.
Yeah, it's...
You seem to be well versed in it.
A little bit.
God, it makes me sad.
It does make me sad, though, even talking about it. All right, what's coming?